What's up, everyone? It's amazing if you live in Northeast Florida or even Central East Florida. We finally don't have 30-mile winds. It's literally like 5 or 6 miles an hour right now. As you can see, the after effects of all that wind is a steady swell, but the water is absolutely gorgeous down here. We're down here in Ponte Vedra. Water temperature dropped down to 61. So if you're looking for those big schools of pompano, you're going to want to go to the south several miles and find a little bit warmer water. They are still catching a few in this area, but it is not like it was. Those colder water temps get those fish moving in a hurry. A little sandpiper just got a sand flea, so sand fleas are still around. I was catching quite a few last week, not with my sand flea rake. Had to use my shovel. They were down about 5 to 6 inches in the coquina sand, so they're still around. The Pelicans are headed south. Beautiful water. We got, I want to say, northeast winds tomorrow as well. From what I saw before it switches over, it looks like Sunday afternoon and Monday, Christmas, to the southeast. You got that right. They're using those tails to get out of here in a hurry, man. We got to use the gas pedal to catch up to them. Hey. Got the tide coming in. It was low a little while ago. When I was down here earlier in the week, man, it was pretty cool. I saw a few other people. Tons of shells washed up on the beach. Found quite a few conch shells that were completely whole. Look at these, found these clam shells. I would love if the bait store sold clams that big. You get about 10 pieces of bait out of each one. But there's no one down here. Yeah, he got him a sand flea. Yep, he just ate it again. That was a good sized sand flea there. Y'all don't know, I've said it before, if you're having issues finding sand fleas, just follow those guys. If they're not finding them, then that means they're probably deeper, 5 to 6 inches. But many a times I've watched where they start finding them and go and scoop, and usually there's quite a few. Be nice to have their eyesight. Better hurry up. Hopefully everybody's ready for Christmas. You got all your fishing stockers ready for the stockings. I didn't ask for any tackle. If you saw the amount of tackle I have, it's a mini bait store basically. I got way too much, so I never ask for tackle anymore. I got too many rods. Over the years, I've had a lot of customers who fished and then stopped fishing, and they ended up giving me all their gear. You know, blessed in that area. A lot of times I'll take what they give me and try to find someone else who doesn't have any and hand it off to them. That way it keeps on catching fish, because I can't use all of that stuff. Turning back to the water. Water's gorgeous, guys. I'd say it's a 7 out of 10, and even cleaner water further out. Plenty of sandbars to choose from down here in Ponte Vedra and run out. So if you can get down here, I think the fish will be chewing the whiting. And you know, this time of year, we like to soak our shrimp in Diet Pepsi. We get a lot of smirks, but it works. We've been doing it. I've been doing it personally for over 30 years. When I learned it on the old Jack's Beach Pier, watching a guy that was crushing the whiting while everybody else was just sitting on their hands watching them, and found out what he was doing. Yeah, how unfishable, Tony, down there? We don't have no seaweed here, but I've seen a few reports further south. There's quite a bit of seaweed washing up. I know one thing, when it washes up here, it makes fishing miserable, constantly having to reel in. Yeah, dirty water, that stinks. Yeah, it's nice down here. I'm sort of shocked with it, as rough as it's been the last few days. The water's actually fairly nice. piers to the north of us. They said they got a few whiting up there today, a few sheephead. If you like sheephead, I've been catching them pretty good in the river. Can't get fiddlers, guys. Fiddlers are a good bait, but it's not the best bait for sheephead. I've been having more success using mud crabs. I call them oyster crabs. I don't know if that's what, or mangrove crabs is what they really are. They're a little flat, they almost look like a spider. And they're really fast, but the sheephead, absolutely love them. I had 9 sheephead yesterday using them. I had fiddler crabs and mud crabs, and they only wanted the mangrove crabs. They're like us sometimes, they get a picky diet. Now that's something that's rare for little Talbot Island to shot. Well, I could see why. You got all that fresh water emptying out the inlets up there. It's probably why it's dirty. So I'd imagine maybe Hannah Park is dirty too. We're down here, you know, closer towards Volano, which usually tends to be much cleaner than anything coming out of the St. John's. All right, guys, I thought I'd get a report out. I hope everyone has a great Christmas. We may have one more report before Christmas. We might go check out the pier today or maybe on Sunday and see what's going on. Well, the pompano are definitely down there, Tony. We just, like you said, we got to find the clean water, and where the clean water is, the pompano will be. There's definitely sand fleas in this area because they all keep hanging around in this one spot. Hopefully I'll get out there and catch some nice fish this weekend and post them up on our Facebook group, Broken Reel 23. We'll catch y'all later.